Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ace and Chase. I am your host, Jay Advani, and today we are going to talk about something genuinely worrying: the Indian men's Test cricket team and their pathetic performance against South Africa at Eden Gardens in the first Test, and how the current situation in the ongoing second Test in Guwahati only adds to the concern. Recent results have exposed deep structural issues, technically, tactically, and even administratively. Against South Africa, India lost a home test inside 2.5 days. The pitch in that match was so underprepared and so bowler-friendly that neither batting unit could show their real skill, and the match became a lottery. Test cricket is supposed to be a contest of patience, temperament, and long spells. But on such surfaces, batters are not getting the chance to build innings, and bowlers don't need to work for wickets. That's not healthy for the format. And now, with the second Test in Guwahati still ongoing, even though the pitch is far better, India continues to show fragility, batting collapses, lack of temperament, and inconsistency. So clearly the problem is not just the pitch, Tommy, it is the team's mindset and preparation. And these results must have consequences. After repeated failures and the inability to stabilize the team, should Gautam Gambhir continue his role as Indian coach? Beyond results, another concern that keeps coming up with Gambhir is his attitude and the way he communicates. This isn't about personality, it's about how a coach's behavior impacts a national team. His aggressive, almost arrogant communication style has become a problem. Gambhir has always been known for his intensity, but as a coach, that intensity has started working against the team. The way he speaks in press conferences, the confrontational tone, the sharp replies, it creates unnecessary tension around the squad. Players don't look relaxed. The environment feels tight, high pressure, and defensive. A national team coach needs authority, but also composure. And that balance is missing. There is also the issue that Gambhir doesn't appear open to criticism or flexible thinking. Many former players have hinted that Gambhir is not the easiest person to challenge or question. When a coach appears rigid and dismissive, it affects selection decisions, team strategies, and even player confidence. Another big issue is Gambhir's player backing philosophy, especially with someone like Rishabh Pant. Let's keep this purely cricket-focused. Pant is a naturally explosive player, but his reckless shot selection in crucial test situations has cost India repeatedly. Instead of demanding tactical maturity or accountability, Gambhir has consistently defended Pant's ultra-aggressive approach. Backing is important, but blind backing hurts the team. In modern Test cricket, a coach must encourage controlled aggression, not chaos. India needs reliability in the middle order. Pant has the potential, but the coach's job is to refine that potential, not excuse poor decision-making. And when one player gets unconditional support despite repeated failures in decision-making, other players notice. It creates imbalance, it creates insecurity, and it sends the wrong message. Reckless cricket is tolerated. Combine this with poor results at home, 2.5-day tests, confused dressing room energy, and no clear long-term direction, and the pressure on Gambhir only increases. This isn't personal, it's about leadership, communication, standards, accountability. And right now, the feeling among many fans and analysts is that Gambhir's attitude, messaging, and player management style are simply not working for Indian Test cricket. It's not just losses, it's the way India is losing. Home defeats are unacceptable. 2.5-day tests are unacceptable. Collapsing under 100 while chasing 124 at home is unacceptable. And seeing no solution, no growth, no direction, that is the biggest concern. On that basis, many fans, analysts, and former players believe that Gautam Gambhir should be removed as head coach of the Indian Test team. A reset is needed before the damage becomes long-term. And this is exactly why the talk of bringing back experienced players like Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli should not be ruled out. It's not nostalgia, it's practical. When the system is breaking, when young players are not being guided well, and when the coach cannot stabilize the dressing room, sometimes you need the calm, proven leadership of legends to restore balance. It's not about nostalgia or emotions, it's about experience. India's batting lacks senior anchors. Younger players are talented, but in big test moments they are inconsistent. Rohit and Kohli have combined experience of over 200 tests. They understand conditions, pressure, and how to grind sessions. Their return, even short-term, could stabilize the batting unit until the next core group is ready. So the debate is not about fantasy comebacks. It's about whether India, given the current decline in test performances, should reintroduce proven senior players temporarily while building the next generation in a more structured way. It's the kind of story we wish could happen. Two legends, one final mission, an entire nation's hopes riding on their shoulders. Would you believe in this comeback? Can Rohit and Kohli really return and do what no Indian Test side has yet done, win the WTC Final? If you want to see a cinematic last dance for Roko, hit that like button, write your comments, and subscribe to Ace and Chase. Tell me, do you want to see them come back? And if yes, how would you pick the playing 11 around them? Follow us on Instagram to stay connected with us. Lastly, thank you so much for watching this video. See you again in the next one.